Hello everybody and welcome into today's Monday, May 1st edition of One Nation Weather. And as we start the month of May, I'm going to tell you this system right here is going to be here for a while into places like the Northeast. So we've got a while with this swirling system right here. You can see the low pressure core is basically making its way up into portions of the Great Lakes region. It's going to swirl around here for at least the next few days, producing some on and off showers into portions of the Northeast for at least through about Thursday. It will not be all the time, but there will be some showers at times. There will also be some mixed precipitation in some of these zones from places of New York all the way back into portions of Wisconsin, where in some cases we've seen some totals into the upper peninsula of Michigan in that right zone right there, and where we'll still consistently pick up some more totals where we could peak out with those totals at about 24 inches, so about 2 feet of snow, as I heard on the Weather Channel yesterday. Now you can see mixed precipitation from portions of Wisconsin into portions of Michigan. I think Chicago will stay mainly on the rainy side with some of these showers for the day today, but we'll see some of that snowfall if you go 50 miles east, say, into portions of Indiana. We'll see some of that. And then as you work your way into Ohio and to New York, we'll see a mess of some mixed precipitation, some showers, some thunderstorms with that energy. And then back on the west coast, we'll have some areas of low pressure, a little bit of light rainfall from Denver down south and eastward from there, as well as some precipitation back right along that west coast zone, where we'll see some mixed precipitation and maybe some thunder embedded in those mountain zones. As we go into the afternoon hours of today, we're going to see temperatures slacking off a lot in portions of the east. So temperatures only in the 80s in Florida. That could be in the 90s. We'll see temperatures in the 60s to near 70 in many spots in the southeast. Notice the northeast, where we've seen highs in the 80s to near 90 in past weeks. We're looking at highs only in the 50s to near 60 today. Temperatures only in the 40s in the Great Lakes region, 50s in the upper plains. The warmer spots are going to be right here from Arizona, southern New Mexico, into portions of South Texas, where we'll have highs near 90 today. Definitely the opposite of 90 degrees is snowfall. You could see some of that heavier snowfall into the upper peninsula of Michigan, into portions of Wisconsin as well. We'll see some of that snow shift eastward, and maybe some of the rain will crash over. Here's that crash over into portions of Indiana, portions of Ohio, and especially in Michigan, where we could see some decent totals out of the snowfall. Again, I think 27 inches might be on the very high end of this, but certainly some totals around 18 to 24 inches of snow, so 1.5 to 2 feet for you there. We'll see some of these totals go over into other parts of Wisconsin as well, but it looks to stay on the eastern half right now. So places like Green Bay might pick up a good 4 to 6 inches. Down to Milwaukee, we might get about an inch or two. And then we're looking at some of those totals pushing eastward. Some places in the Glove of Michigan get up to a foot of snow, but that would be on the higher end. The maximum wind gusts for today are going to be on the higher end. We're going to see those gusts occasionally gusting around 30 to 40 miles per hour in some zones, but right here we'll see some of those gusts near 50, so we got to keep an eye on that. But even into portions of the southeast where we had some breeziness yesterday, we'll continue to see that today from the west and southwest. And then as we go into our Tuesday, here comes our next system working its way out of the Rocky Mountains for us here. There's still some moisture back into the Pacific Northwest, some rain and snowfall still getting going into portions of the north and east. And notice your high temperatures on Wednesday still very chilly, 40s and 50s into the northern and eastern tier. We'll start to recover into portions of the southeast, but still pretty cool. Notice how we get up into the 80s in many spots in the central tier. That'll build even more as we go into Thursday, which is why we're getting some certainty now, at least minimal certainty for some potential for some severe weather along a dry line for us here, from places like Oklahoma City back through maybe Wichita Falls for us here, getting all the way down to the Mexico border, and then going all the way over maybe into portions of Missouri as well with some of the storms. Subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.